Vowel adventures. Ivan in the city. An adventure with the vowel I. City sights. Ivan likes living in the city. I'm going to pick up dinner, Ivan's big sister Ivy says. I will come with, says Ivan. They stride along the sidewalk. A fire engine flies by. Yikes! Ivan cries. Birds sing. Chirp. Phones ring. Ring. Clocks chime. Ding. I spy the deli, Ivan says. Ivan and Ivy pick up a pizza. It is big. Mimi's first day at school. It's your first day of school, says Mama. Yodel-lay-hee-hoo, do I like school? Mimi Monster yodels. I think you will, says Mama. Welcome to school. I am your teacher, Mr. Fuzzo, says the tall, fuzzy teacher. Not here, says Mr. Fuzzo. Yodel-lay-hee-hoo. But I love to skip and run, says Mimi. Mr. Fuzzo shows Mimi the gym, where she can skip and run and skip. Here, says Mr. Fuzzo. Not here, says Mr. Fuzzo. Yodel-lay-hee-hoo. But I love to draw and paint, says Mimi. Mr. Fuzzo shows Mimi the art area, where she can draw and paint and draw. Here, says Mr. Fuzzo. Mimi played and worked and played until it was time to go home. I like school, said Mimi. I knew you would, said Mama.
To buy a fat pig. Home again, chickadee-chick. To market, to buy a fat hog. Home again, chickadee-chock.
Caillou goes to school. Every morning, Caillou watched for the school bus from his window. When he saw his friend Sarah about to get on the bus, Caillou would wave to her. He couldn't wait to be old enough to take the bus every day. I wish I could go to school, Caillou whispered. One day, Sarah came over to Caillou's house with an invitation. My class is having a little brother and sister day at school. Since I don't have either of those, I'd like to invite you. Would you like to go to school with Sarah? Daddy asked. Yes! Caillou exclaimed. The next day, Caillou and Mommy packed for Caillou's visit to school. Pencils, paper, lunch. I think we got everything. We forgot Rexy, Caillou said. Mommy explained. There will be so many things to do at school. He would just get lonely in your bag. Mommy dropped the children off in front of the school. I'll pick you up after lunch, Caillou. Have a great time. The school looked really big. Caillou felt a little nervous. Do you want to hold my hand? Sarah asked. You'll see, Caillou. School is a lot of fun. Wow! Caillou had never seen a classroom before. He thought it looked like a fun place. Caillou ran to pick up a ball. Can we play in the classroom? We're not allowed to play with balls inside the school. Let's go to the gym for assembly. When they got to the gym, Caillou wanted to climb the ladder. Sarah said, Caillou, we can't play now. The principal is going to talk. We have to sit down and listen. Caillou thought there were a lot of rules at school. The principal began his speech. Welcome to all first-timers. Back in the classroom, Caillou was happy to find out that they painted at school too. I'm going to make a picture of your school. Don't forget that one day this will be your school too, Sarah said. Caillou smiled. Next year I'll be old enough.
Little Who Goes to School by Brenda Pane. Good morning, Little Who. It's time to get ready for your first day of school. Don't be scared, Little Who. You're going to have a great day. Are you scared you won't like your teacher? Don't worry, Little Who. Your teacher is super nice, and you are going to love her. Are you worried that learning new things will be too hard? Don't worry, Little Who. Learning new things can be fun.
Ready, Set, School. Written by Lori Friedman. Today, Leo is going to school for the first time. Ready? Asks Dad. Leo is not ready. What if I don't like my teacher? Or have trouble learning new things? What if I don't make any friends? It's normal to be scared on the first day of school, says Mom. You have a secret power you can take to school with you, says Dad. He explains to Leo that his secret power is a positive attitude. Instead of thinking you won't like school, believe that you will. Welcome to school, Spots and Stripes. Today is a big day for Spots and Stripes. Spots and Stripes are going to school. Ms. Green walks Spots and Stripes to school. She gives them each a hug. She tells them they will learn lots of new things. Ready to meet your teacher? Asks Miss Green. Yes, says Spots. Yes, says Stripes. When they get to their classroom, Spots and Stripes meet their teacher. His name is Mr. Marshall. He is wearing a tie. There are pencils on his tie. Spots wants Mr. Marshall to like him. So does Stripes. I like your tie, Spots says to Mr. Marshall. Thank you, says Mr. Marshall. He smiles at Spots. Spots smiles at Mr. Marshall. I love your tie, Stripes says to Mr. Marshall. Thank you, says Mr. Marshall. He smiles at Stripes. Stripes smiles at Mr. Marshall. But Spots and Stripes do not smile at each other. Grrr, Spots says to Stripes. Grrr, Stripes says to Spots.
Bruce the Beaver. Bruce is way too loud. Written by Thomas Kingsley Troop. Illustrated by Gal Wiseman. Is this your first time at the library, Bruce? His friend Skip asked. It sure is, Bruce said. Wow, this place is great. Bruce, Scott said, we need to use our quiet voices here. The three friends looked through the books for kids. Bruce walked around a shelf and saw someone from school. Look who it is! Skip! Scott! Bruce cried. It's Tamara! Hi, Tamara! Tamara looked scared. A deer near the magazines shook her head. Hi, Bruce, Tamara said quietly. You know you need to whisper at a library, right? Oh, no one minds, Bruce said. Yeah, Tamara said. They do. A librarian walked over to the three friends. Boys, she said, I need you to be a little quieter. The library is not a place for loud voices. Okay, Bruce said. I'm really sorry. Bruce felt bad. He didn't want to ruin people's visit to the library.
Little Who goes to the beach.
What are you afraid of, Little Who? Big, giant, scary waves? Don't worry, Little Who. The waves won't be that big, and Papa Who will be there. He'll hold your hand, and you can jump over the waves together.
Little Who Goes Camping by Brenda Pawnee. Here we are, Little Who, at our very own campsite. What's wrong, Little Who? Are you worried we will have no place to sleep? Don't worry, Little Who. That's why we have a tent. What's wrong, Little Who? Are you having trouble setting up the tent? Don't worry, Little Who. Mama Who is an expert at setting up a tent. What's wrong, Little Who? Are you afraid of spiders hiding? Don't worry, Little Who. Spiders make a tasty snack for owls.
I'm Not Moving. Written by Wiley Blevins. Illustrated by Matias Serato. Red Chair Press. I got the job, said Dad. Mom gave him a big hug. We're moving to the city, she said. I crossed my arms. We're moving where? I'm not moving, I said. My friends and school are here, not in the city. Mom handed me a box. I'm not moving, I said. My horse is here. In the city, they only have rats. Big, mean subway rats. Get in the car, Mom and Dad said. We drove past the farm I love. We drove past the woods I love. And we drove past the lake I love until the city. Ugh. Going to kindergarten, spending time well and cheerfully. My Day. Alex Pye. Going to kindergarten. What can one do in kindergarten? How old are you? Have you already started kindergarten? Kindergarten opens early in the morning. Children are met there by the kindergarten teachers. At the kindergarten, children make new friends. Play in action games. Learn letters. Learn to write and count. Learn foreign words. Draw and sculpt from modeling clay. Play blocks. Learn to swim in a swimming pool. Walk a lot outdoors. do exercises, and learn different dances. Do you like to dance too? Study music. You can bring your toys and lend them to a friend to play. Which toy would you bring to the kindergarten? Choose from the picture. Kindergarten teachers read aloud interesting books, explain the meaning of words. You can get tired even of playing games. That's why there is nap time after dinner. Also, there is delicious and healthy food in kindergarten. In the evening, it's time to go home. And tomorrow, it'll be kindergarten time again.
Safety rules. It's important to know them. My Day. Alex Pye. Safety rules. Memorizing together. There are a lot of interesting things in the world, but there are also dangers that await curious little children. It's easy to avoid danger if you remember simple rules. Pay attention and remember. Don't talk to strangers on the street. Don't go anywhere with a stranger, even if he says he is friends with your parents. Don't enter the elevator with a stranger. It's better to wait for the next turn. If you get lost, look for a familiar adult or for a policeman. Try to remember by heart the telephone number of your mother or father. If you get lost, tell it to a policeman. Stay out of the roads where cars drive. Cross the road only with parents. Don't pet animals without the permission of the owner or your parents. Don't touch your face with dirty. Pick up anything from the ground. When you get home, wash your hands with soap well. Wash your face. If you are home alone, don't open the door to strangers. Call your parents instantly. Don't play with matches or a lighter. It may cause a fire. Don't touch the outlets, wires, and plugged-in electrical devices. Don't take sharp objects, nails, knives, needles. You may get hurt. Don't touch medications or detergents without your parents' knowledge. Don't climb on the windowsill with the window open. If you don't feel well, tell your parents instantly. What other safety rules do you know? Look at these pictures and name the items you cannot touch without your parents' permission.
Going to the doctor, taking care of your health. My Day. Alex Pye. Going to the doctor. What kind of doctors are there, and what do they treat? Doctors are important people. If you fall ill, a doctor can cure you. And if you are well, a doctor will help you to stay healthy. Which doctors do you know? This is a pediatrician. This doctor treats only children. A pediatrician measures your temperature, checks your breathing, weighs you and measures your height, prescribes medications and vitamins. This is an oculist. He checks your eyesight and prescribes wearing spectacles if necessary. This is an ENT specialist. He treats ears, throat, and nose. And this is a dentist. He treats teeth. Some doctors are vaccinating. Don't be afraid. It doesn't hurt. When going to the doctor, you can take your favorite toy with you. Which one will you take? The doctor will ask you how you are feeling. You need to answer him honestly. Follow the doctor's advice, and you will be healthy. Let's check what you remember. If somebody's eyesight gets worse, which doctor is seen? Let's check what you remember. If somebody's eyesight gets worse, which doctor is to be seen? Ouch! I have a toothache. I need to go to the doctor. To which one? And now, look at the doctor's tools. Do you know what they are for? Camping trip, spending time outdoors. My day, Alex Pie. Camping trip. What do you pack and what's there to do? Do you know what camping is? It's when you go to the countryside with your family and friends for a few days. You spend the night in tents right in the forest or in the field. You cook food over a campfire. You enjoy the peace and quiet. You can collect plants and unusual stones while camping. Observe insects and birds. Learn the names of trees and how to distinguish their leaves. Take many beautiful photos. Swim in the river or lake. Sing songs with a guitar at the campfire. Hear an owl hoot at night. It's important to be well prepared for camping. Pick a suitable backpack and pack it. What shall we put in the backpack? A change of clothes and a swimming suit, of course. Sunscreen and an insect spray. A flashlight and extra batteries for it. Food, drinking water, and snacks. There is nothing more delicious than marshmallows grilled over a campfire. Don't forget to get your hat and comfortable shoes. And trash bags to clean up the trash when you leave the forest. Well, are you ready to go on a camping trip to the forest? What else would you take with you?
Going to school. Studying is great. My day, Alex Pie. Going to school. What to do at school. How old are you? Do you go to kindergarten or school? When you grow up, it will be time to go to school to study. Let's compare what is the difference between school and kindergarten. You will make new friends at school, and you will be friends for a long time. Your teacher will tell you about your daily routine and will teach you everything. You will learn to read, to write quickly, to speak correctly, to draw with a brush and paints. You will learn a lot of interesting things about nature and our planet. At music classes, you will be able to sing with friends. You will learn about different musical instruments. At gym classes, you will be able to play volleyball, football, basketball, and other sports games. During breaks, to play catch-up with friends. With the help of a teacher, you will be able to put on a theatrical performance. The older you get, the more interesting things you will learn. But it will be later. And now, let's have a look at these items that will be useful at school. Name them all. At the sea. First time on vacation. My day. Alex Pie, at the sea. What to do at the sea. Have you ever been to the sea? There is a lot of water in the sea. When you stand on the shore, you can't see the other shore. Seawater is salty. Don't try it. It's not tasty. There are fish, jellyfish, octopuses, and whales in the sea. It is wonderful to have a vacation at the sea with family and friends in summer. The seashore is also called the beach. It can be sandy or stony. On the beach, you can play ball, build a sandcastle, look for beautiful shells. Wear a hat. It will protect you if the sun is too bright. Use cream from sunburn. Drink bottled water. Wear sunglasses if the sun is too bright. Which one do you like best? The most fun is to swim in the sea, to splash and splatter. Always swim with adults watching you. Use a swimming tube. Look at all these beautiful swimming tubes. After playing, you can have a rest under the sun umbrella and eat delicious ice cream. These are the things you can see at the sea, too. Can you name these things?
On a walk. Let's walk together. My day. Alex Pie. On a walk. What might we find on a walk? Do you like to walk? Everybody needs to walk every day. Fresh air makes us healthy. It's more pleasant to walk in summer. There is so much fun on a walk. Lots of people, children, and adults. Somebody is walking the dog. What kind of breed is it? A woman is reading a book on a bench. Children are playing in a sandbox. They're swinging on a swing. Do you like to swing? Bees are buzzing in flowers. Birds are singing in trees. A woman is riding a bicycle. Do you have a bicycle? People are working out on the grass and running on a trail. A man is playing a guitar and singing. Very beautiful. Ducks are swimming in a pond. You can feed them. There are also fish in a pond. What did you see today when you went for a walk?
City. Explore the city together. My day. Alex Pie. City. What will we find in the city? I live in the city. The city is big and very interesting. There are a lot of high houses and large streets. Fast cars, buses, wide roads. You can cross the road only with mom or dad holding your hand. There are many shops in the city. You can find toys, clothes, food, and sweets in shops. There are also big shops in the city. People call them malls. There are playgrounds in malls. You can jump on a trampoline. There are barbers in the city. People make beautiful hair in there. You can find a park in the city. It looks like a little forest. There are many trees and birds in the park. People walk with their dogs. You can pet a dog, but first ask your parents and the dog owner. There is ice cream in the park. Vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate ice cream. There are restaurants in the city. People make food and bring it to you. But Mom's meatballs are tastier. There are so many interesting things in the city, but I love my home more. And where do you live?
My first books. Farm. Anna Turner. Early readers learn about the farm and its inhabitants. Farmer. Mill. Tractor. Hay. Sunflower. Garden beds. Scarecrow. Apple tree. Hen. Rooster. Turkey. Duck. Cow. Horse. My first book, Forest, Michael Thomas. Early readers learn about the forest and forest animals. Trees. leaves, acorns, berries, mushrooms, hedgehog, wolf, fox, hare, squirrel, deer, moose, quail, owl, raccoon, jaybird, bear,
Cows in the House. Written by Lori Friedman. Illustrated by Anna Leera. My name is Maggie. I live on a farm. When I woke up this morning, I screamed in alarm. There were cows in my house, all over the place. My house is quite small. I had run out of space. So I made an announcement. You cows have to go. Do you think the cows listened? The answer is no. Things got much worse. There were more cows at my door. Cows everywhere are hard to ignore. The cows played all morning. At noon, they cooked soup. They got ready for bed. Then they all peed and pooped. I had a house full of cows. What was I going to do? How could I get them to go? I hadn't a clue.
Milo's Little Secret. Written by Rebecca Ralph. Illustrated by Gabriella Petruso. Larrikin House. Milo lived in luxury. His bed was made of silk. His bowl was always filled with treats. His saucer filled with milk. Snack time, scratch time, playtime. Milo always got his way. But he had a little secret. Yes, Milo liked to stray. First, he'd sneak to number 8, where Mrs. Bailey bakes. Then Mr. Moore at 44 serves jam and cream-filled cakes. The Gilmores put out brisket on the porch at number 3. Down at Samuel Sanderson's, he'd snooze beneath a tree. At Joseph Jeffers' beef buffet, he ate his fill and more, rolling round to Aggie Wong's, whose house was just next door. Finally, he'd wind his way back home through Braxton Park, flopping on his silky bed as starlight pierced the dark.